Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the ultimate 2030 AI toolkit to see exactly how artificial intelligence is evolving from a flashy novelty into the foundational layer of literally every single industry. Let's get right into it. To truly grasp where we're going, we first have to ask a pretty blunt question. What's the business landscape actually going to look like by the end of this decade? It's so easy to get lost in the theoretical hype, but this massive rewiring, it's happening right now, right under our feet. Need proof? Just look at the global AI media and entertainment market. It already smashed through a staggering $14.8 billion back in 2023. We are way, way past the testing phase here. AI isn't just an experiment anymore. It's a massive financial engine. So, we're taking a fast-paced tour through the industries getting completely transformed by this tech, starting with the media we consume every single day. Let's look at how AI is quietly solving some of entertainment's biggest bottlenecks, things you honestly probably didn't even know were broken. Section 1. Entertainment's secret AI engine. Right now, behind the scenes, the algorithms running your favorite streaming platforms have basically become terrifyingly efficient psychic butlers, anticipating our tastes to keep us perpetually subscribed. But think about this specific logistical nightmare. Imagine millions of people watching the exact same live sports event. How on earth do you personalize the marketing for every single viewer, serving 1,000 different ads at the exact same millisecond without completely crashing the broadcast system? Well, the answer to that is dynamic ad insertion, or DAI. This is a genuinely brilliant AI tool that customizes the broadcast entirely in real time. It means you get a commercial for a luxury car, while your neighbor gets an ad for dog food, and neither of you notices a single glitch. It maximizes revenue with absolutely zero human intervention. And when it comes to protecting all that revenue, AI-powered forensic watermarking is now tracking illegal stream leaks with an incredible 99.9% accuracy. It acts like an invisible, relentless security guard. So AI is fundamentally mastering our digital entertainment. But how is this exact same tech crossing over into our physical spaces? Let's step out of the screen and into the living room. Next, we're looking at how AI is completely remodeling the places we live and work. Number 2. Instant interior design rendering. The interior design industry is currently undergoing a massive shift from grueling manual labor to data-driven spatial generation. We're talking about a complete paradigm shift here. The old way meant spending weeks on layout planning, manual drafting, and building expensive physical mock-ups. The new era before 2030? It's all about instant, highly personalized 3D rendering where the AI understands your spatial constraints and lighting in seconds. Looking at the current 2030 toolkit, you've got specialists for everything. Planner 5D is fantastic for accessible layout optimization. HomeStyler delivers deep learning renders. ModC gives you that professional quality output. And RoomGPT, that's your go-to for instant generative transformations. Each one of these solves a very specific design bottleneck. Okay, so we can instantly design your dream room with a few clicks. But how are we actually going to buy the physical things to fill it? Let's check out our next major shift. Number 3, retail's autonomous revolution. For decades, the bottleneck in retail has been purely mathematical. How do you process massive consumer data sets, manage millions of daily interactions, predict demand, and prevent costly stockouts all at once? Human brains just can't process that much data fast enough without burning out. To solve this, the industry is scaling through 3 distinct phases of intelligence. We're moving from today's specific narrow AI, which handles targeted tasks like recommendations, toward general AI, which operates way more autonomously across channels. And eventually, we're looking at theoretical super AI, capable of managing an entire retail operation flawlessly with zero human oversight. The crucial point here is that the impact of this toolkit is already undeniable today. Early adopters are seeing massive returns. For example, the Auto Group used predictive AI tools to slash their out-of-stock rates by a staggering 80%. That is pure operational efficiency turning directly into real revenue. We're already seeing this tech power personalized product recommendations, fuel chatbots that can easily handle up to 70% of inquiries, and run dynamic pricing models that adjust costs in real time based on demand and competitor data. The supply chain is becoming a hyper-optimized machine. We've seen how AI effortlessly manages the products on the shelf and the logistics behind them. But the true revolution happening before 2030 is how this technology will fuse with the human workforce itself. Let's look at our final shift.
Number 4, empowering the human workforce.
Look, the absolute biggest misconception out there right now is that AI is just here to replace humans entirely. It's actually about forcing an incredibly powerful collaboration. A prime example is multimodal AI. These are systems that merge text, images, and video to completely collapse data silos. Think about a doctor. Instead of clicking through 5 different ancient systems, multimodal AI gives them a unified view of a patient's x-rays, lab results, and historical notes all at once. It surfaces the context instantly.
And this is the essence of AI-enhanced human collaboration. By deploying decision intelligence and autonomous agents to automate routine prep work, surface that vital context, and even suggest the next best action, human employees are finally freed up. You actually get to step away from the spreadsheets and focus entirely on complex judgment, high-level creativity, and building deep client relationships.
As perfectly outlined in the book Reprogramming the American Dream, the ultimate goal here is fusion. Fusion equals peak human-machine performance. The most successful businesses in 2030 are going to be the ones that treat AI as a relentless collaborator that actively amplifies your natural human abilities, not just as a cheap replacement. So as these dynamic AI tools rapidly rewire every single industry, from how we stream media to how we design homes and run global retail, before the year 2030, the only real question left is, how will you adapt your own skills to build and thrive alongside them in this new fusion? Something to chew on as we wrap up this explainer. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the 2030 AI Toolkit. Catch you next time.